What if there was a way of living that could help you navigate the complexities of everyday life, that didn't require a significant amount of time, rather only requiring a change in mindset? Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BCE introduced a philosophy that has recently taken the world by storm. Originating in Greece, Stoicism continues to offer valuable insights for navigating the complexities of modern life. This overlooked philosophy teaches principles that the modern human can use to slow down, create equanimity, and foster inner peace, all through the means of self-control, resilience, and virtue. Is Stoicism the way of living that you've been waiting for your whole entire life? Stick around until the end of the video, and I promise you'll be convinced of one thing, that it very well might be.
Once, there resided a gifted musician named Lyra, famous for her steadfast commitment to the principles of Stoicism. One fateful evening, a violent storm descended upon the land, unleashing its fury upon the humble abodes. Amidst the chaos and destruction, Lyra remained remarkably composed, her resolve shining brightly amidst the tempest. While others despaired at the loss of their homes and possessions, Lyra accepted the situation with equanimity, recognizing that the whims of nature were beyond her control. With a calm demeanor, she salvaged her cherished instrument, the embodiment of her craft, and set about rebuilding her life from the ruins. As she diligently reconstructed her life, Lyra's resilience became a beacon of hope for her fellow villagers. Through her actions, she exemplified the stoic virtues of acceptance and perseverance, demonstrating that even in the face of adversity, one could find strength and solace. In the end, Lyra's commitment showed that true resilience lies not in the absence of suffering, but in the ability to endure it with grace and dignity.
Imagine life as a ship sailing on the vast ocean of existence. In the distance, you see a lighthouse beckoning you to follow its path to safety. Stoicism is akin to the sturdy lighthouse guiding the ship through turbulent waters. Stoicism may not be all fun and games. It takes a deep commitment, and your friends and family will take notice that you've changed, and they'll question your choices and possibly your sanity. Today, however, we'll discuss some of the principles, practices, and a few of the wise philosophers who brought Stoicism into the mainstream, including one principle many of you will probably disagree with. Their timeless wisdom continues to inspire and guide countless individuals on the journey towards personal growth and self-discovery to this day. Will you be next? Epictetus was born a slave in Hierapolis, Turkey, but later gained his freedom and became a prominent Stoic philosopher before dying in 135 AD. His teachings were primarily focused on the concept of living in accordance with nature and accepting what is within our control. He famously introduced the idea of the dichotomy of control, distinguishing between things within our control, such as our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and things beyond our control, like external events and other people's opinions. He emphasized that true freedom and inner peace come from focusing solely on what is within our own power. Epictetus advocated for the practice of self-examination, known as prosoche, and the contemplation of our impressions, known as phantasia. He believed in the importance of daily self-reflection and mindfulness to cultivate virtue and resilience. He was a prominent figure and was big on the notion that true happiness and fulfillment come from cultivating virtuous qualities within oneself, rather than seeking external rewards or pleasures.
He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has.
Now this is how you achieve eudaimonia, a Stoic term meaning that one is living in accordance with one's true nature and potential. Unlike external goods, virtue is entirely within our own power to develop and maintain, encompassing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which not only guide our actions but also shape the essence of our character. Wisdom gives us the ability to discern what is truly valuable and worthy of pursuit in life, making decisions based on reason rather than succumbing to the whims of fleeting emotions. While courage emboldens us to stand firm in the face of fear, to persevere in the midst of trials, and to uphold our principles, even when the winds of adversity blow strongest. Justice guides our moral compass, directing us to treat others with fairness, equity, and compassion, while temperance teaches us to exercise restraint over our desires, to cultivate inner harmony, and to find contentment in simplicity. Now, add all these concepts together and you have a strong foundation and base for living, which will lead to an uplifted and enhanced way of thinking. Suddenly, you have all the tools you need to accumulate all that you want in life. Only thing is, when you turn stoic, will you still want anything? For true Stoics, external things aren't that important. That car, watch, smoking hot boyfriend or girlfriend you always wanted? Don't even bother. Seneca was a true proponent of this concept. Seneca was a Roman statesman, playwright, and Stoic philosopher. He was born in 4 BC in Corduba, Hispania Baetica, presently known as Spain, and is known for his essays and letters on Stoicism. He emphasized the pursuit of virtue and resilience in the face of adversity and the importance of living in accordance with nature. His writings are filled with practical advice on how to cultivate resilience and endure hardship with grace. He believed that challenges are opportunities for growth and that adversity strengthens the character. He believed that true freedom and inner peace could be achieved by cultivating a mindset of indifference towards external circumstances such as wealth, fame, or social status.
We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go.
He also argued that placing too much importance on these external goods could lead to discontent and suffering, as they are ultimately fleeting and beyond our control. In a culture obsessed with material wealth and possessions, they are considered indifferent in themselves. They do not significantly impact a person's moral character or their ability to live a virtuous life. When you begin to place emphasis on things outside of you, it creates an emptiness inside of you. That's not Stoicism, that's me, and believe me, it's one of the laws of the universe. Now, like I said earlier, when you turn Stoic, you're going to hear about it from your friends and family. Now, here is where Stoicism stands on others' opinions. It doesn't give a you-know-what. And that's because the opinions and judgments of others can often wield a powerful influence over our sense of self-worth and identity. And it's best to find solace instead in the steadfast convictions of our own conscience. Now, being Stoic doesn't mean life's problems end. Not in the least. We all know life is replete with unforeseen twists and turns, testing the resilience of our spirit and the flexibility of our resolve. Stoicism empowers us to greet life's unexpected curveballs with equanimity, recognizing that our true measure lies not on the events that befall us, but in our response to them. So, knowing all this, how do you choose to respond? Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, was born on April 26, 121 AD in Rome, Italy. He is best known for his private reflections on Stoicism compiled in his work Meditations. His writings offer profound insights into the nature of the human condition and the pursuit of virtue. He contemplated the ideal of the Stoic sage, a person who embodies wisdom, courage, and moral integrity in all aspects of their life. While acknowledging the difficulty of attaining such perfection, he viewed the pursuit of virtue as a lifelong journey of self-improvement and growth. When it comes to endurance and resilience, he believed that life is inherently filled with challenges and obstacles, and that true wisdom lies in how we respond to them. He saw adversity as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement rather than something to be avoided and feared. By cultivating resilience and endurance, individuals could rise above their circumstances and find meaning and purpose in the face of adversity.
The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way.
This mindset reflects Aurelius' belief that challenges are not obstacles to be overcome, but opportunities to demonstrate resilience and fortitude, strengthening the Stoic principle of the obstacle is the way. And what he means by this is that the very things that obstruct our path can, through the application of reason and virtue, become the means to achieve our goals. Rather than trying to avoid or circumvent obstacles, Stoicism teaches us to confront them directly, to adapt, to learn from them, and to transform them into opportunities for progress and self-improvement. In essence, the path forward often lies through the obstacles themselves. And this is no more prevalent than when coping with loss. Loss is an inevitable facet of the human experience, often creating deep wounds. Stoicism teaches us to confront loss with grace and dignity, recognizing that while we may not always control the circumstances of our lives, we do possess the power to choose how we want to respond to them.
Once there lived a wise sage named Aurelius. Aurelius was revered for his profound understanding of the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, which he imparted to all who sought his counsel. One day, a young nobleman named Lucius approached Aurelius, his heart heavy with sorrow. "O wise sage," he cried, "I am beset by troubles and woes, and I know not how to find peace." Aurelius spoke in a voice as steady as a mountain stream. "My dear friend," he said, "life is like a river, ever flowing and ever changing. Just as the river cannot be stopped or controlled, so too must we accept the ebb and flow of our own existence." He continued, "We must focus on what is within our control and to let go of that which is not. Just as a sailor adjusts his sails to the winds of fortune, so too must we adapt to the circumstances of life with courage and resilience." Lucius listened intently to Aurelius's words, his troubled heart gradually easing as he absorbed the wisdom of the sage. In the days that followed, Lucius applied himself diligently to the practice of Stoicism, finding solace in its timeless truths. No longer buffeted by the storms of fate, he walked through life with a calm demeanor, his spirit unshaken by the trials and tribulations that beset him.
Okay, now we're getting into the meat of it. And for my vegan friends out there, well, I guess we're getting into the nuts and seeds of it. There are many practices we can do on a daily basis to help us lead a more peaceful, equanimous lifestyle. Aside from mindfulness and learning acceptance, here are a few of my favorites. Identify a virtue you wish to cultivate, like courage, wisdom, or justice, and set a specific intention to embody that virtue throughout your day. Reflect on how you can integrate it into your interactions with others and your response to challenges. Keep a gratitude journal and make it a habit to write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small, and express gratitude for them. And here's the one I told you that you may not agree with: negative visualization. Yep, that's right. Stoicism encourages us to contemplate the impermanence of things and prepare ourselves mentally for life's inevitable challenges and losses. Set aside time each day to reflect on potential sources of adversity or loss in your life, whether it's the loss of a loved one, a financial setback, or a health issue. Visualize yourself facing these challenges with courage and resilience, knowing that you have the strength to endure. Self-discipline. Identify an area of your life where you'd like to exercise more self-discipline. As an example, managing time or cultivating healthy habits. Set specific, achievable goals and create a plan to hold yourself accountable. And finally, memento mori, which means remember, you must die. It also serves as a powerful reminder of our mortality, urging us to live each moment with purpose and meaning, acknowledging that our time on this earth is finite. By integrating these Stoic practices into our daily lives, we can cultivate inner peace, resilience, and wisdom, guiding us towards a life of greater fulfillment and flourishing. Now, this all sounds great, right? But for every good thing, there's the potential for bad as well. So what are some of the downsides to practicing Stoicism? When you are detached, you don't care. We hear this a lot with Stoic principles, and frankly, it couldn't be further from the truth. With all these so-called downsides, balance is the key. As an example, Stoicism advocates for emotional resilience and self-control, which can sometimes lead individuals to suppress their emotions rather than processing them in a healthier way. Suppressing emotions can lead to pent-up feelings of frustration, resentment, or even emotional numbness. Indifference to external events may result in a sense of detachment from others or a lack of engagement with the world. Detachment from external events can lead to a lack of empathy and compassion towards others, so it's important not to become indifferent towards the well-being of others or the injustices present in today's society. We can also have an overemphasis on self-reliance, believe it or not. Relying too heavily on yourself can lead to feelings of isolation or reluctance to ask for help when needed, which can also create the potential for apathy and rigidity. So, by acknowledging these potential downsides and criticisms of Stoicism, we can approach the philosophy with a balanced perspective, recognizing its valuable insights while also remaining mindful of its limitations. Stoicism offers a timeless philosophy for modern living, guiding us towards a life of greater fulfillment, resilience, and wisdom. By integrating Stoic principles into our daily lives, maintaining a balanced perspective, and fostering connections with others, We can navigate life's journey with grace and purpose, finding meaning and fulfillment in every single moment. So, what are the 5 takeaways from today's video? Well, number 1, study the masters. The teachings of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius are readily available, and I urge you to give their material a read. Their insights continue to resonate with people across the ages, guiding us towards personal growth and self-discovery. Number 2, easy application. Stoicism offers practical tools and techniques for navigating life's challenges through mindfulness and acceptance, to practicing gratitude and self-discipline. Stoic principles can easily be applied in daily life to promote sustained well-being. Number 3, a balanced perspective. Recognizing the potential downsides and criticisms of Stoicism allow us to approach the philosophy with nuance and critical thinking, integrating its teachings into our lives in a way that aligns with our individual values and circumstances. Number 4, continual growth. Stoicism encourages a lifelong journey of self-improvement and personal growth, emphasizing the importance of constant reflection, learning, and adaptation. By embracing the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we can strive to become better versions of ourselves, fostering resilience and inner peace amidst life's ever-changing landscape. And finally, 5, community and connection. Engaging with like-minded individuals, seeking support from others, and learning from diverse perspectives enriches our Stoic journey, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual growth. As we conclude this journey through the principles of Stoicism, let's remember that it's not just about understanding ancient wisdom, but embodying it in our daily lives. Stoicism offers us a timeless toolkit for navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. By cultivating virtues like courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance, and embracing the power of reason and acceptance, we can find greater peace, fulfillment, and purpose. Remember, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Just be one. Thank you so much for joining me today in the exploration of Stoicism. If you found any value in today's video, then please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support is very much appreciated, and together I truly believe we can raise the vibration of this planet. Also, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments on topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes. Once again, I'm Sean Hakeem. Thank you so much for visiting today, and remember, I have not told you anything you already don't know.